You have reached the YouTube channel for Program Man, where every week we are going to take a look at various types of software as well as internet sites that can be used to improve both your personal and your professional lives. One of the first internet sites we're going to take a look at is the Internet Archive, where there's virtually billions of pieces of information which can be used to improve both your personal as well as your professional life. There's books, there's movies, there's podcasts, there's all kinds of different types of information which are free and can be downloaded directly through the use of a BitTorrent. And right away people get a little nervous about using a BitTorrent type program because you're downloading information directly from one computer system into your computer system. And there's no need to be concerned. I'm going to show you how you can safely download from Ninety, I believe it's called, the BitTorrent program, and then we will use that program to go to the Internet Archive in order to download various types of information. And you'll be just absolutely fascinated at how much information is in the Internet Archive. So let's get to it. Okay, one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to come down here to Google and we're going to look for Ninety, N-I-N-I-T-E, and you can see it's this one right here. So we'll click on that. So this is their website, ninite.com. Install or update multiple apps at once. So we're going to click on that. And that is going to take us directly to their website. Now, the great thing about these apps that they have on their website is that for each one of these you download, when you go back to use it again, it will automatically look for a patch if there is one. And this is very important because many of the programs or apps that you get off the internet are never actually updated by the company that produced them. Instead, you would have to uninstall whatever application you originally installed and then reinstall the new one. This way, by going through Ninety, they automatically, every time you open them up and use them, go back in, look for a patch if there is one. And the important part to remember is that if a program isn't patched, that is how hackers get into your computer system. They look for an error in the program. Once they find that error, they then enter through that error and then into your computer system. And that is how they get in. So Ninety is very unique in that it will actually automatically update it every time you use that particular program. So we're going to download QBitTorrent. And then once we check that box, all we have to do is come down here and click Get Your Ninety. And here it says download, run, or share. You should see a box like this one. And all we're going to do is save it to our desktop. So we'll put Save As. We'll go up here and highlight Desktop. And then we're going to hit Save. You'll see it's running a security scan on it, and it passed, and now it's completed, so it can be found on our desktop, the executable file. So we're going to go up here. I'm just going to minimize this, and now you can see it's right here. Okay, so we're going to double click on that. We're going to hit Run, and it's preparing to set up. We're going to say yes, and depending on the speed of your internet, it could take anywhere from just a few seconds to a couple of minutes to actually download this particular program. Now my speed here where I'm at isn't exactly incredibly high by any means, so it's going to take about a minute and a half, maybe a minute to download. And this is the program that we're going to be using when we go to the Internet Archive to download books, movies, audio files, all types of information that you can use for your own personal use, and is totally free. Okay, so as you can see, this is the BitTorrent that you downloaded, and that is what we'll be using for the Internet Archive. Alright, now we're going to go down to Internet Explorer. We're going to open that up, and we're going to put in Internet Archive, which is right here, Internet Archive. And that'll take us to the Internet Archive site, Digital Library of Free Books, Movies, and Music. You click on that. And this is the Internet Archive. It's got a lot of information from the web. It's got a lot of texts that are saved, videos, audio, TV shows, software, images, concerts and podcasts, as well as just some other collections of information as well. So as you scroll down, you can see there's community audio, community video, the American libraries, Canadian libraries. There's just about everything that you can think of on the Internet Archive. So what we'll do is we'll scroll down here to, let's say, the magazine rack. And again, it just depends what your interests are. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to type in timber frame homes. So up here in the search category, I just typed in timber frame homes, and I'm going to just click on search. And as you can see, it pulls up quite a variety of different magazines, news programs, just everything that you can think of about timber frame homes. So let's go up here to 42 award-winning designs. Okay, so it's loaded it up. Now there's a couple different ways that you can actually read this. We could expand the screen to see this full screen view. So I'm going to click on that once. And you could read the magazine just from your computer system at home, your desktop, by just paging through it, by hitting these keys here. And if you wanted to enlarge this, you can do that as well, so that you can take a better view of it by simply going up here and going to zoom in. And now you can still keep flipping through, taking a look at it. So now you can kind of see it, but again, you're going to have to move it by simply holding down on the left key and moving it either left or right. That's one way of doing it. Now I'm going to go back up here and go back to where we were. And if you come down here, you see there's different ways that you can download it. From ABBYY, GZ, DAISY, EPUB, full text. It says Kindle and it says PDF. Now I found a lot of problems trying to download both the Kindle and the PDF, which I'll show you in another video, directly from the Internet Archive. The best way to actually download something in the PDF format actually is to go to the torrent. So we're going to click on that. And again, a box will come up here at the bottom, and we can save it. And I'm just going to say Save As. And I'm just going to leave it what they have it, Timber Home Living Special 2016 Archive. I'm going to go up here, click on Desktop, and then hit Save. It's running a security scan. It's completed, and now it's on my desktop. So I'm just going to go up here and minimize this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come back into my BitTorrent app, and if I open it, you will notice there's nothing in it. Now this is the program that or the information that we just downloaded. If I double click on that it says Timber Home Living Special 2016 Torrent Management Mode Manual. So I'm just going to say OK. And now when I go back in to my BitTorrent app, you can see it's already downloaded it. It says 100%. So it was just that quick. I mean, it's really a fast way to download information off the Internet Archive. So I'm going to double click on that, and now you can see right here is the PDF file. So I'm going to highlight that, right click, copy it, and then I'm just going to close these off. Then I'm going to right click, and I'm going to paste it onto my desktop. Now I have the complete magazine in PDF format that I can view right on my desktop. I can increase or decrease the size of the pages just like I could on Internet Archive. And I can also then place this onto my Kindle. And I've had really good luck placing the PDF files on my Kindle, and they read perfectly on the Kindle. So I'm going to show you how to do that in my next video. If you found my little tutorial video of use, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. Stop by in a few days as we're going to take a closer look at other programs on the Internet Archive and how they can be downloaded, to include downloading some old TV shows and that type of stuff. And then we're going to take a look at how you can actually transfer that information from your desktop computer to a Kindle. Please stop back.